You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Hey you! Have you ever wanted to make art of your own? Well, you've come to the right place. Hi, my name's Avery, and I make art to express myself. Yay! I'm also Avery, and I like making art to cope with all my horrible issues. Yay! I'm Avery number 3, and I like making art because my teachers tell me to. And because it's fun. Yay!
If you want to create awesome art like this, call the number on screen now. Disclaimer, do not actually call the number on screen. Please don't call it. It's my number. I will not pick up the phone. Please don't call.
That was the worst commercial I've ever seen.
When I first walked into the art room sophomore year, I had no idea that I would be in there almost every single day of the rest of high school. It has changed me as a person a lot, and just everyone in there is just brings a fun and good vibe to school, and it actually makes me want to be there. I've taken about every single art class you can take, and it's the best.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can use 5 or 6 brushes or just one. I don't need friends, they disappoint me. Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could use 5 or 6 brushes or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love. Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could use 5 or 6 brushes or just one. You could use 5 or 6 brushes, or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question? You could use 5 or 6 brushes, or just one. I am the queen of the universe. The waves part. They engulf me and the water is warm. Or just one. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here. You could use 5 or 6 brushes or just one.
When I took my first art course in high school, I had no idea the talent I withheld. I had no knowledge of how to use any material, let alone draw. I initially labeled myself as untalented and not an artist. It wasn't until high school where I discovered my love for art. I found myself enjoying the classes and felt I could fully indulge myself into my projects. Without even thinking, I created my first hand portrait and later my first portrait. By never trying to render human features, I threw down colors and saw the undertones. I eventually created my own way to render skin. I found this way intriguing, but I could never accept the way I did it because I found it different than my peers. I continued to dive deeper into this style. I evolved from my style to surrealism, conceptualism, and touching upon installation. I would have never thought when I was a freshman I could create enigmatic pieces that challenge someone's brains. Now I create large pieces that express my emotions through color. The colors I place down on my canvas represent how I am feeling the second I place that brush down. Each stroke and line in my art has a feeling that is translated onto the art. Now that I'm a senior, I have created a portfolio that cohesively represents my feelings as one. My portfolio doesn't only represent my art and my ability, but my experiences through my life thus far. As I continue my art career in college and as an adult, I will use my experiences to pursue my further pieces that will also have the same feeling they did in high school.
I will forever be grateful for the opportunities and support that I've had from the Pelham High School Art Department. I spend every second I can in the art rooms, and I've seen so many people surprise themselves with capabilities that they didn't know they had, myself included. The art classes hold so many hidden life lessons like leadership, problem solving, and a sense of independence that I think every senior here appreciates and is going to carry with them beyond high school.
How would you describe my art in one word?
Dynamic.
Water.
Mesmerizing.
Complete rubbish!
It's out of this world!
Thought-provoking.
Pork chop sandwiches, but better.
Raunchy. Fantastical.
Caden's work has surrealism qualities to it and is super colorful and bright.
In 8th grade, Mr. Jones was the chaperone for my group during the yearly Washington, D.C. trip. He and Mr. Locke kept joking throughout the trip that they were there looking for new art kids for next year, and I had said that there was no way I would ever end up in Art Honor Society. But after 2 years and a couple art classes, my whole group on that 8th grade trip was accepted into AHS. Art was something I had never really been super into until I got to high school, where I was given more freedom with what I got to create. Throughout sophomore to my senior year, art had become an extremely important part of my life, which was something I never would have imagined. Working long hours and using my time out of school for art was never something that felt like a waste of time or just another assignment. It always felt like it meant something. Working hard on something and seeing it through, looking at the work that I made and have it be recognized by the people around me is such a rewarding and proud feeling. The Pelham High Art Department has taught me so much and really helped me grow as a person and as an artist, which is something I am forever grateful for.
Over these past 4 years, I have been able to create art and improve my skills and knowledge in drawing, painting, ceramics, graphic design, photography, and more. I mostly like working with pottery and creating 3D art since I'm able to see my artwork come to life in my hands as it becomes something that has a deep meaning to me. Nevertheless, I also love making 2D art because there are so many different mediums that can be used in many different ways. When I create art, I like to make things that either relate to my life, represent something that I have experienced, or portray the world around me. I'm so incredibly grateful for the Pelham High School Art Department, and throughout my high school journey, they have been like my second home. In the future, I look forward to developing and improving my skills with multiple different art mediums while finding new ways to showcase the beauty that surrounds us every day.
Art is something that has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and creating has brought me joy for many years. However, being an artist definitely comes with its hardships. Throughout my high school art career, I've experienced an abundance of ups and downs in my relationship with art. This confliction is something that's hard to overcome when most art classes require you to make art based off of a leniently structured assignment. Creating based on any form of a prompt is immensely difficult for me, and in the past, all of my work was created solely to get a grade and to have the approval of my art teachers. However, in more recent times, things have changed and I realized that art doesn't have to feel like a chore, and I can create with the same excitement and passion the way I did when I was a kid. Realizing that my art doesn't have to appease anyone other than myself has allowed me to rekindle my love for art, and now I finally feel comfortable with labeling myself as an artist. In the future, I hope to move forward in growing my skills, but also continuing to create art that makes me happy, and I hope I can teach others to have the same mindset. My name is Taryn Burke, and I am an artist.
Hi everyone, my name's Molly Sauer. I've been very involved in our art department ever since freshman year, and I can honestly say it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was able to develop so many new skills and techniques in drawing, painting, sculpting ceramics, and making prints. And over time, I gained the confidence I needed to work creatively and efficiently. Now I could keep talking on and on about my art and the pieces I've made throughout the years. But that's really only half of what our department is. The other half is the teachers, the group of people I've spent all my time here with, and all of the memories we've created in this classroom. I wasn't able to capture all of those moments, but here are some of my favorites I'd like to show you.
You guys are so festive.
I love this game.
I love it.
Oh
my god!
First one. It's in the middle. Wait, put it. You're the marker on the list.
You all get your cup?
Art vlog today. We're getting Nicole doing her hands. There's mine. Lick on Spanish Honor Society. Lily! Dagger! No.
Just like Santa.
Wait, I didn't know that. Help us.
Leave it alone.
Hey, you walked your
Alright, that's enough.
This ink better wash off.
Right on the corner of my left eye. I'm very scared. Don't touch me. One little time. No, I'm good.
Everybody plays a beautiful game while I'm in Brazil, 'cause it's all you've ever wanted and it's all that you want still. Don't you wanna play the beautiful